Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Clock now on first down. He'll find Lindsey here. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Now Lock, he wants the football to town. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
We ain't bullshitting today. I got punishment to hand out. Niggas getting punished today in this football game.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Finna beat the fuck out of Drew Lock today.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Lock.
Oh my God, that interception.
It's Noah Fant. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And can't even. There you go. I hear you now. I can't after this. I'm gonna get him.
On first down, Lock. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
They're just getting barely hardly on the game.
Fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
But yeah, JT's here.
He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be on there after this.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side.
Oh, shit, I can hear Chichi say.
There we go, Murray. Get in there.
Third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to...
I was in game chat. I thought I was in party chat. I thought it was stuck to party chat, but hell, I was in the talking to myself.
You definitely was for a few good minutes, for a while.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
I feel bad for Drew Lock. He finna get his shit beat today. Yeah, no running the ball, I guess. That shit ain't happening with him. Jarrell Casey ain't letting that shit happen.
Defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Hey, whenever you decide to do that play again, look across the middle circle.
Run, Henry. Run, you big slow bitch.
Ooh, run the other way. Stretch the other way.
He'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey!
Charles, they won last week despite him not running.
He ain't whooped shit. He ain't fine.
Yeah.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really wanted to be that guy, and that's what they're doing.
Oh my, he jumped it.
Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Tried to test him.
And the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10.
Really gonna get knocked out. I don't care. Shut up.
Who's waiting on Slimeburger?
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Lie down in the bed.
Yeah, I was about to say, JT, you're watching the game. You forget.
Lie down in a bed.
Stop it. That underneath stuff ain't gonna get you there.
Lie down in a bed.
That's all they do. That's all niggas love to do now is underneath routes. I throw that bitch over the top on your ass real quick.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I would call cover 2, but you know, I don't feel like hearing nobody complain about, oh, you're running the same play. Don't feel like hearing that shit. Then
They look to throw. It's locked.
yeah, drop that.
Incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this?
Oh, fuck.
Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, I fucked up.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive.
Oh yeah, nigga, you fucked up.
Move or get up.
I don't know how he missed a grab on the first one. He tried to grab the first time, he missed.
The Charger drive
Do
about
not
to
get
get
up.
going. And a bit of a
You
daunting
lay down.
task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. Well, they're unable to convert that.
I want to run the ball, but shoot, he has a D-line that can just shove the shit out of my O-line.
Let's see what kind of
Pop his ass, you just baby. Why you baby popping him? Hell.
I'm not baby
Out of
popping
that
him.
last completion.
Let me pop him then.
2nd and 9.
Come here. Bring him here.
You pop him, you giving that nigga PTSD.
Find a little space. He gets his up near the 10.
I'm
He's
not
able to
going.
get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the
Yeah.
carry. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
I hear you.
Yo, give that nigga PTSD real quick. Got him. Now you're starting.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
Ooh, you should have kept that nigga going on the fucking street over there.
Run, Debo.
that, Nico?
I don't even know. I think that's Devo Samuel. Devo took off on his ass. That boy Devo Samuel. Got it. Go.
Oh, you said Debo. Why did I take... Shut the fuck up!
But it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive. I think they're actually intimidating.
What about that? Oh, there you go.
Well coached and extremely confident in what they do.
I'm hopping on after this game. But yeah, we can. Yeah, I was about to say you can run trios with them. It's there's only those two right now.
Hell, I don't know, hell, I thought your ass jumped out, so that's the reason why I followed you.
Yeah, niggas.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They
yeah, we can.
Start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Oh man, I forgot. God damn. Come on, Kenneth Murray. You gotta lay the wood. You gotta lay him out. Oh wait, that wasn't Kenneth Murray. That was freaking Malik Jefferson. Oh, come on, man. Damn, Malik, you just bouncing off of a fullback, man. It's all right. At least you did a gang tackle. That's cool. That's good enough for me.
Got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Rock to throw on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland.
Bruh.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, wrestled down at the 11.
You kidding me? How did Derwin bounce off of him? What does Derwin have? He don't even have no hit stick. Wow.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing on first down is Locke. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that was sailed on him. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
I got one.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how...
Hey man, shut the fuck up. It's not no Fortnite.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers.
No, it's not.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they're going to...
Joey Bosa.
Down the sack back at the 16-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The kick by McManus is good.
Man.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Turn off the air conditioner. Here, I can't hear shit.
Hey, but Mike, did you see anything about when DMVs was supposed to open back up?
For them, a touchdown their last go around.
Damn.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
All right, let me see something. What play were you talking about, JT?
Alright, Burger, come get this decision next drive.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now.
But in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went
Yeah, I got all my plays. I got 5 of them.
Oh, Catcher Keenan. I seen what I know what you were talking about now, JT, about that.
Nigga, whack. Oh, that nigga too goddamn far though.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big
Yeah,
shot,
the other nigga almost dead.
that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Oh, it's a PI. PI. This dude.
Alright, I'm gonna grab his money.
Penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Oh shit, you got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. There's a quick shot to his tight end.
Who's hollering?
For 7. It's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Oh shit, you gotta go upstairs to fix this shit. Oh, that's a lot of money.
To throw on 3rd down. Block. And that is incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down.
Oh. Well, I wasn't on my own. I wasn't on the 50. Okay, that's fine.
One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Here's King.
I'm downstairs.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Without a delayed blitz, yeah, it was.
There on the sack from the corner, Duke Dawson.
That's a delayed blitz. Nasty.
2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
God damn.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he...
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
So this will go only as
They're on top of the fucking roof camping and shit.
That's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys.
Fuck with these 2 dumbasses back here.
Good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down.
Can't hear.
Finish off the takeaway.
Get my motherfucking phone. Okay, bitch.
Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind.
He wasn't even watching it.
How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart
Your mama.
approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds into half, and see if you can
Your
come up with
daddy.
a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Yeah, obviously not fooling anybody. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They're playing Call of Duty.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach.
Hey, I thought you were talking about squads on Call of Duty. Yeah, I really haven't. Yeah, I really haven't really touched my damn Ultimate Team that often.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Damn, Desmond King, you got no spin. Jesus, you got slow ass spin.
That nigga got a mic if you can go to game chat.
Alright. What'd you say, Ethio? Yeah, I'm playing a franchise right now.
To get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Alrighty.
A big play there for LA. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert and Reed with it over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Ready? I'm coming.
Here's Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point safely through. And they open the lead up now to 25. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about one of your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a carry for the forward. First round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Lock now on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now it's Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Looking deep downfield.
Come on, man. Put your damn hands up.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Locke will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Get shoved.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards is the pickup there.
Bradley Chubb got his shit stiff-armed.
Nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Bradley Chubb tried to intercept it. Hunter Henry said, get the fuck off me.
It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 2. Complete. It's Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Lac to throw. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A good pick up there at 22.
Caught that shit on the slime, man.
On 1st down, Lac.
It don't matter. Joe Bosa's back there.
To escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa has now
And that nigga ran that bitch. That nigga ran 2 niggas over.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Lac. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
Yeah, just collect the money.
Out of a ball game that
Or hit the niggas that got all the money. We try to get to the niggas.
They'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tighten up. Switch. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, echo. Hey. Check. Shit. Get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Lac. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky.
because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Why do they start Melvin Gordon instead of Fred Warner?
Come out of the game for the team that had a big lead, and in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out. They're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Ready? Line 52. Here we go.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check it back.
It's Eckler again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 59 yards.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they will take a knee here.
Should just said I'm more.
Play number 7 on the drive.
Being hunted. Top runners.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were...
I know this.